The city of Covington, Kentucky is adding 7 Tesla Model Y patrol vehicles to its police fleet, replacing 7 gas-powered vehicles. According to research sponsored by Covington, switching to EVs will save the city about $23,000 in fuel and maintenance costs in a year. The authorities expect to save close to $123,000 over 8 years. Here's a glimpse at these copped-out Model Ys. Now another look at the new frost blue color on the Model Y Juniper. A Tesla Cybercab has been spotted on the road in Miami. The governor of Florida saw this and says, "Cybercab in Miami. Be interesting to see how it performs and how locals react." This started a thread of conversation relating to Tesla. Someone asked, "Have you tried the latest full self-driving? It's mind-blowingly good." The governor replied saying, "I have friends who never touch the wheel anymore because of it." Someone else replied saying, "5 people in our family bought Model Y. We don't care about electric cars. We wanted the full self-driving and we love it. I am spreading the gospel everywhere, but people still don't believe it exists." The governor quoted this saying, "I've always opposed EV mandates, rejected the idea that EVs will save the world, and preferred traditional engines for vehicles like the F-150 I used to drive. That said, it's clear that Teslas are absolutely top-notch products. It's not hard to see how they've developed a dedicated following." Moving on, Covenant Logistics started its 3-week Tesla semi-demo today. I'm out with our professional driver making the first delivery in California, a full load of freight with 0 emissions. We are running the 500-mile variant and keeping our day simple with a 200-mile round trip. More details coming soon. Lots of positive feedback about Semi recently. Now moving on to Starlink. HughesNet has lost 57% of its broadband subscribers, roughly 880,000 subscriptions, since Starlink went live in December of 2020. HughesNet says that we currently do not have the necessary cash on hand to pay off debts, leading the company to warn that substantial doubt exists about our ability to continue as a going concern. In Q1, Hughes reported a net loss of 7.6 million. HughesNet reported that its subscribers were at 681,000, down from 1.56 million in December of 2020, which about 1.19 million were US customers, including retail and enterprise users. HughesNet has lost about 100,000 subscribers each year since late 2020. The trend continued in Q1 2026, with the subscriber count decreasing by about 20% year over year from 853,000. Starlink is increasingly becoming too good of a deal to say no to consumers. Ironically, up next, Delta rejected adopting SpaceX's Starlink on its fleet because it wanted to provide internet connectivity to passengers via the Delta Sync portal instead of the Starlink branded portal. Delta has since chosen to partner with Amazon's Leo. This will result in Delta falling behind many of its competitors in offering high-speed Wi-Fi on board, as many other carriers are already offering or installing Starlink, whereas Amazon's Leo airplane Wi-Fi for Delta is still a couple years away or more. For context, SpaceX currently has 10,400 Starlink satellites in orbit compared to Amazon's Leo, which only has 300. Musk replied to this post saying, "Not exactly. SpaceX requires that there be no annoying portal to use Starlink. Starlink Wi-Fi must just work effortlessly every time, as though you were at home. Delta wanted to make it painful, difficult, and expensive for their customers. Hard to see how this is a winning strategy." Phil Truby said, "Wow, huge respect. Wi-Fi portals are some of the most annoying things. Starlink would rather give up significant revenue than allow an airline to burden flight customers with portals." To which Musk replied, "Yes, SpaceX deliberately accepted lower revenue deals with airlines in exchange for making Starlink super easy to use and available to all passengers." And to wrap up, President Trump, Elon Musk, and Jensen Huang have landed in Beijing today after flying on the Air Force One. Today they met with the Chinese Vice President. That's all our news for today. If you enjoyed the video, please consider subscribing, and I'll be back with more news tomorrow. Bye.